For Action News, I'm Anna Samowska. It's a widely debated topic, and make no mistake about it, it's a complex issue. But a recent New York Times op-ed titled "The Right Way to Develop Shale Gas" gives a surprisingly balanced view. Surprising given the authors, former New York City Mayor Michael Bloomberg and Fred Krupp, president of the Environmental Defense Fund. The op-ed discusses both the benefits of hydraulic fracturing and some of the concerns that drive the opposition. Extra's Dr. Gilbert Ross explains.
So the op-ed by New York City's former Mayor Bloomberg and the Environmental Defense Fund leader is amazingly well balanced, because almost everything you read about fracking in the general news media repeats these alarmist concerns about water contamination and air contamination and unknown chemicals being used like it's some kind of magical poisonous potion. And it's just a lot of hysteria that's being generated by activist groups who just don't want fracking or any kind of oil and gas exploration to be anywhere near their own homesteads. So the Bloomberg Environmental Defense Fund op-ed in the Times today was quite well balanced. It pointed out that the vast benefits that are accruing and will likely accrue from fracking as far as energy, economy, etc. But they did point out that concerns about the environment have some validity. They did mention some groundwater contamination. They didn't specify what they're talking about. In our publication, if I can reveal something that's confidential at this point, because we haven't published it yet, but there really are no verified instances of contamination of the deep below ground aquifers. The water contamination that is being talked about in the op-ed had to do with negligence on the part of the pipes that convey the fluid under high pressure. Sometimes they're not tightened correctly. And of course, there's trucking type accidents, which can lead to spills of contaminated water or even oil and gas. These are things that happen everywhere there's any kind of bustling technological activity. It's not something that means that the industry should be shut down or that fracking is inherently unsafe. It's just normal course of business accidents. There's no significant radiation in fracking. It isn't like it's going to contaminate the ground and then you'll have to flee from it for decades, like Chernobyl. The people that are demonstrating against fracking are just making no sense from a point of view of public health or science or general societal benefit of developing our natural gas resources. To try to shut down fracking because of your agenda to shift all of our energy needs from fossil fuels to solar and wind power, it makes no sense. It's cutting off your nose to spite your face. And I think that we should give credit where credit is due and point out that this op-ed is quite well balanced and raises some concerns which have some validity, but certainly points the way towards increasing the future development of trapped shale gas. And to that, we would like to give praise to both the authors and the Times for publishing it.
To read much more on this topic, you can head to our website, aksha.org. Also, stay tuned for our soon-to-be-released publication on fracking and human health. For Aksha, I'm Anna Samowska.